It's finally happening. Everything has shifted. The week of July 8th to 14th serves as a gateway where both celestial bodies and ethereal energies seek alignment. As you cross this threshold of consciousness, you'll confront your inner darkness while witnessing your inner radiance shine forth. You might find yourself awakening one morning with an inexplicable sensation that something momentous approaches. Trust that feeling. It's already in motion. The cosmic veil is parting. Through this opening, not just celestial bodies, but ancient wisdom's whispers are flowing through. As the moon transitions from Mula to Purva Ashada, we enter a cycle of spiritual uprooting and replanting. Mula incinerates the outdated. Purva Ashada cleanses and sanctifies new intentions with its waters. This is a week of initiation. It's a portal through which you'll discover not who you are, but who you're becoming. And soon I'll reveal what this cosmic passage holds for you. Reading this to completion will serve you well, as the full moon approaches, and this week carries more power than you might expect. Before we proceed, please do 3 things. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and type 777 in the comments. Feel free to share with someone whose spiritual awakening you wish to support. Let's delve deeper. The July 7th portal unleashed itself this week with an energy both electric and destabilizing. You may have experienced it not as thought, but as vibration. Something deep within whispered, "Be alert, change is coming." And indeed it is. This week stands apart. The energy flows high, unpredictable, and profoundly transformative. The 77 portal transcends mere numbers. It's a vibrational frequency, a divine signal. It calls the soul to awaken, remember, and release. Change is no longer the request. Shedding is. As this portal opens, you might feel untethered, as if the past no longer anchors you, while the future remains unformed. You exist in the space between, in transformation's threshold. And here, in this liminal space, true alchemy begins. In numerology, 7 represents the seeker, the mystic, the spiritual guide. When doubled as 77, it amplifies truth. This portal surfaces long-buried wisdom, often through confusion, breakdowns, or divine disruption. Don't seek clarity this week. Await revelation. What seems stable may unravel. Old wounds might resurface. Illusions of safety may dissolve. But this isn't punishment. It's purification. The 77 portal acts as a cosmic reset, not erasing everything, but revealing what must depart for your authentic self to emerge. Astrologically, this week intensifies. The moon traverses from Scorpio's final degrees into Sagittarius's transformative energy, touching the Gandanta zone, a karmic nexus where water signs conclude and fire begins. Here, ego dissolves as soul ascends. You might experience sudden anger or sadness, inexplicable nostalgia or déjà vu, an urgent need to release relationships or situations, a desire for solitude, reflection, or unexplained tears. Your body responds to subtle energetic shifts. Old programming leaves your emotional field. Stored trauma surfaces not to harm but to heal. Mars approaches Ketu, stirring collective unrest, personal tension, and unresolved anger. Stay mindful. Conflicts may intensify rapidly. Avoid forcing conversations. Instead, notice what remains unsaid. Let silence hold truth. This energetic landscape isn't meant to break you. It's meant to strip away pretense. Beneath noise and distraction lies your essential self. To reach it, the universe gently, sometimes forcefully, removes outgrown layers. Mars moving toward Ketu creates internal pressure. You might feel explosive or directionless in your inner fire. This energy can misfire without proper channeling. Grounding practices become crucial. This conjunction transcends ordinary celestial events. Mars embodies drive, instinct, primal action. Ketu represents detachment, past life karma, and spiritual bypassing. Together, they create paradox, action without attachment to outcome. You might feel disconnected from former passions, suddenly disinterested in previous obsessions, Impulsive yet spiritually exhausted, deeply frustrated with material world structures and routines. You're not lazy. You're realigning. Whatever misaligns with your soul's path burns away through divine recalibration. You might wonder, why this anger, exhaustion, or disconnection? Why does everything feel empty? These questions are sacred. Don't rush to resolve them. Feel them fully. Let them open internal doorways logic can't access. July 9th awakens the root. Today, the moon activates Gendata degrees and enters Mula Nakshatra, the root star. This isn't merely lunar movement. It's soul excavation. July 9th carries special significance. It bears both buried weight and release potential. You might experience emotional, spiritual, even physical time travel. That's Mula's influence. It surfaces long-ignored truths. Expect dreams of family, ancestors, or past figures. Sudden waves of grief, nostalgia, or profound longing. Emotional whirlpools of guilt, shame, or regret. A compelling urge to revisit memories or past decisions. Understand this. You're not regressing. You're experiencing powerful energetic retrieval. You're reclaiming scattered, hidden, or forgotten self-fragments. You're accessing them for release, not suffering. Mula acts without permission. It strips illusions, opens psychic wounds, and demands acknowledgement of shadow aspects, not from cruelty, but for liberation. Your discomfort is sacred. Surfacing emotions are soul medicine. You're not weak. You're brave enough to heal what others avoid. Meanwhile, Mars approaches Ketu, creating volatile, karmic energy affecting personal and collective realms. July 9th holds the catalyst. The atmosphere might feel dense. People may react more strongly. Hidden tensions could surface. Expect possible protests, political revelations, social media outbursts, anger, polarization, miscommunication, travel disruptions, technical issues, emotional reactions, and ideological conflicts. Stay centered. Your power lies in presence, not reaction. Be the calm within chaos. Let others react. You breathe. Later, as the moon enters Purva Ashada Nakshatra, energy softens post-release. This nakshatra, ruled by Apis, water's deity, brings cleansing after upheaval. This shift matters. It shows pain isn't the endpoint, but the cleansing before clarity. This phase offers opportunity to redefine beliefs, emotionally and spiritually. A window opens for shameless truth-speaking without validation-seeking. Internal resistance melts, soft power returns, mystery reveals itself as divine timing rather than truth's absence. In quiet thought spaces, in unexplained tears, in intuition's gentle pull, your soul speaks. Not through words but knowing, not through noise but stillness. Let today remain sacred. Let it burn what must go. Let it cleanse what remains. Now we reach July 10th. Today brings full moon energy. Perhaps these weeks of internal fluctuations finally gain clarity. While earlier predictions placed this full moon in early hours, the actual conjunction occurs later. Central Time shows approximately 4:00 p.m. Felt at 5:00 p.m. in eastern regions like New York and 2:00 p.m. in western areas like California. Calculate your local time to experience this special moment. This full moon transcends celestial events, offering inner clarity. Whatever has stirred within for weeks or longer surfaces now, completing cycles and bringing understanding. The full moon's energy, while powerful, isn't harsh. The moon reveals rather than conceals. It whispers necessary truths. We face unavoidable realities, perhaps relationship truths, inner transformations, or previously unacceptable feelings emerge. Long-hidden matters may surface, chapters might close, connections shift, or choices crystallize. These changes flow from inner maturity rather than force. The soul readies itself for evolution, naturally releasing old patterns. Today brings heightened emotion, sensitivity, perhaps vulnerability. This vulnerability signals growth rather than weakness. It marks the moment when truth emerges from cracking shells. If sadness or solitude visits during this full moon, welcome it. These feelings carry deeper meaning. Past hurts might resurface. Dream visitors might appear. Long-carried responsibilities might suddenly feel foreign. The full moon's light transforms these experiences. Answers lie within rather than without. Tonight's moon observes you. It illuminates every emotion, denial, and realization. Escape proves difficult. Perhaps escape no longer appeals. This realization brings purification rather than pain. This light transforms rather than burns. The full moon offers release from outgrown patterns. It questions self-limiting beliefs and habitual behaviors. It deepens self-connection. Meanwhile, it heightens awareness of life's subtle signs. A skyward glance might trigger revelation. An overheard word might spark insight. Today emphasizes awareness. No decisions required. No explanations needed. Simple awareness suffices. Sometimes, the greatest changes come through observation rather than action. Let emotions flow. Welcome tears. Follow heart-led directions. This full moon opens intuitive rather than familiar pathways. Only those embracing authenticity can traverse these passages. As night deepens, inner experience intensifies. Emotions might strengthen. Sleep might elude, but this serves the process. Souls work deepest in bodily stillness. Answers echo in silence. Gift yourself quiet moments today. Observe the moon. Notice both external and internal skies. A forgotten self might emerge. Long-buried aspects resurface. This full moon brings them to light. Finally, declare, today I release. I let go of everything non-essential. I release all shadows blocking my light. Your heart will feel the moon's response. This full moon represents more than celestial cycles. It closes internal cycles too. Sometimes cycle completion means releasing long-carried burdens. Hence today's physical and mental fatigue. An invisible weight might press upon you. This full moon illuminates both visible events and invisible burdens. Past suppressions, forgotten hurts, or unspoken regrets might surface naturally. Unexpected emotions might arise, perhaps triggering tears. View this as strength rather than weakness. These tears cleanse. Your soul speaks through them. It seeks purification. The sky emphasizes intuitive trust because this full moon reveals both events and insights. Reality might suddenly clarify as if awakening from dreams. Welcome these realizations. Releasing burdens opens freedom's door. Some connections will end. Some opportunities will close. Some paths will lose appeal. This transition leads to peace rather than emptiness. Resistance only complicates the inevitable journey. Today emphasizes surrender. Surrender means universal trust rather than defeat. It means honoring inner wisdom without suppression. This full moon particularly influences relationships. Both romantic and familial connections might gain clarity. Intuitive understanding of others strengthens. Long-standing barriers might naturally dissolve, or misaligned connections might fade. This represents growth toward authentic connection rather than loss. Trust your heart's guidance about belonging. Alternatively, compassion might awaken. Restoration might call. Both possibilities hold value through inner honesty. Additionally, this full moon affects physical experience. Sleep patterns might shift. Focus might waver. Physical symptoms like headaches, digestive sensitivity, or unconscious breath-holding might occur. These signal energetic adjustment to changing frequencies. During full moons, bodies release subconscious holdings. Practice self-gentleness today. Honor your body. Eat lightly. Hydrate well. Connect with earth through touch. Walk barefoot on ground. Both physical and energetic grounding prove necessary. Such deep transformation requires natural connection. Mental clarity might increase yet scatter. Feel rather than analyze. This full moon whispers that understanding transcends knowledge. Trust heart wisdom. During this confrontation, Minds might deceive, but hearts remain true. Trust heart-spoken words. They form tonight's truest prayers. Perhaps tonight brings long-sought answers. Through signs, dreams, or powerful inner knowing. Full moons complete internal cycles. Perhaps through subtle rather than obvious events. Through deep knowing rather than external change. When that knowing arrives, embrace it. It marks your prepared inner passage. Cross it courageously, gently, faithfully. As moonlight spreads, spend time beneath it. Pray naturally, express gratitude, sit quietly, set intentions, light candles, or simply observe inner experience. Formal rituals prove unnecessary. Pure intention creates powerful vibration. The universe always hears heart truth. Tonight, the sky knows your inner state. Tonight, the moon sees you. Tonight, you finally see yourself without masks. Now we enter Friday, July 11th, bringing weight, grounding, and silent reckoning. The moon remains in Capricorn, within Uttara Ashada's energy, a lunar mansion of enduring truth, quiet strength, and spiritual legacy. Today favors depth over distraction, substance over surface. Like stone, ancient, solid, serious, carrying sacred rather than punishing weight. A weight revealing authentic self beneath temporary masks. Today carries inescapable gravity. Morning might bring unnamed shifts. Air feels charge. Breath deepens. Gut-level tension vibrates. Not from fear, but presence. Inner calling intensifies. Truth echoes louder today. Silence surpasses speech. Body holds meaning beyond memory. Something awakens within. Unshakable remembering occurs. Day's end might bring mystery rather than understanding, but internal alignment strengthens. Not through simplification, but through authentic alignment. This underlies our entire week, 8th to 14th July. No ordinary time but layered, karmic, electrically shifting. Capricorn's full moon opened pathways. Uttara Ashada reminded that power dwells in post-performance silence. Each following day continues this unfolding, this remembering, this reordering of significance. Emotional rawness might persist. Dreams might puzzle. Bodies might ache unusually. Nothing happens randomly. Your system creates space for deeper authenticity. You're becoming rather than breaking. This week's divine pressure sculpts you toward greater authenticity. Let this week work through you. Don't rush meaning-making. Stay true to authenticity. Breathe through resistance. Touch your heart when noise rises. Remember, misalignment signals realignment. You're not lost this week. You're returning to yourself through strange, quiet, sacred shifts.